Okay, so this is the weirdest tutorial video I'm ever gonna make for YouTube. This will be the AMD FirePro w8100 teardown. So, never done before on YouTube, or I think in the history of the internet, has anybody ever shown them physically take apart this thing. I got mine a bit dirty, some places. It's a bit dirty. This thing was $2,500. This is the stereo delay port used for, like, you know, broadcasting and stuff. Let's see if I can take this apart without breaking it. I hope I can. I've taken the shroud off before once, but I've never taken the whole back apart. So this is gonna be a fun one, to say the least. So I'm gonna start off with this screw. Slowly loosen each screw up. Do it evenly. This will also be a super expensive graphics card reveal here. If I can get everything apart. Okay. So this back plate serves as a heat distribution plate, also a protection plate. Now this is mostly a protection plate. It doesn't really transfer any heat effectively. I mean, maybe it does. I don't really know. I mean, it ends before the end of the graphics card. So anyways, I like the, if you guys watch Random Gaming HD, or if you watched, I forgot the other guy's name. There's like a lot of gaming with like just old graphics cards and new ones as well. Just games with a lot of graphics cards and does benchmarks on them on YouTube. They've never tried a FirePro this high end, and I'm wondering like why. Since you could get these if you're lucky for as cheap or better, like even cheaper than the gaming counterpart. Because these are better than the gaming counterpart. If you can get them cheaper or the same price. Like this thing overclocks better than a 290, which is what it's based off of. It's based off the AMD R9290. But it's got 8 gigs of video memory. It's not a 390 though, it's a 290 with 8 gigs. Here we go, let's take out this last screw here. And this thing is, it's kind of scary. Since this is hard to get affordably, I got this one for, I think it was like $91, $84 or $91. Really cheap. So let's see if I can get the plate right here. Now I'm gonna take this apart like everybody says, like slowly untighten all of the little screws to not damage the silicon. Now I'm also gonna do the first thermal paste replacement this card has ever gotten in its life. It should probably perform better and run cooler. Since this thing it just needs the cooling. Sorry, I kind of repeat myself a lot, but I could talk all day here doing this, you know, teardown. This never seen before teardown. Now I don't know what time I could skip to, since I'm just speaking while I'm doing it. You can do this challenger in the background if you heard it. I'm using an iPhone to record this video, so I'm not sure if you heard it or not. I'm not looking at my phone too. I'm focusing on this card. Now this card has a lot of designations for use in professional applications. This thing is so expensive, I don't want to break it. Come on. I shouldn't probably be wearing like these long of, I probably shouldn't be wearing a sweatshirt. That's what I'm wearing right now. Static charge might hit the card and then boom, dead. Closer, getting clear, getting there. Oh, boom. That is the mounting bracket. The basically the distributor for the GPU die in the cooler. It looks burnt. No idea why it looks black. Let's look at this thing off. This one isn't fully unscrewed. Some of these aren't fully unscrewed. Wiggle them. I feel like an IT person, but I'm working with more expensive stuff than a normal IT person would be working with. Oh gosh. I want to come up. From what I can tell, this thing doesn't have thermal pads. Whoa, okay, there you go. That's the exposed PCB. You can see all 15 memory chips, where they're not the chips themselves, or they're placed. That's the cooler with all the screws. You guys can take a good look at that. This isn't really well documented online. So we've got the all of the intricate chips. Let's see if we can have this for people who need to repair their card in the future. I'd imagine repairing these would be pretty hard. So yeah, if you guys need a picture, take a screenshot or a screen cap. This is very important if you're gonna try to repair one of these things. Okay, now that I got the everything off pretty much I needed, I'm going to slowly apply pressure to this firepro. Scrape it. Because the front's coming off. Oh gosh. Oof. I think I forgot one screw. The one for that one right there. I'm gonna take that off. Actually, I don't even think that's a no. No, it shouldn't be interfering. So what's interfering here? I don't think anything is. I think it's thermal pads at this point that are stopping it from. So I've heard they could have slide your. This is difficult. Don't worry about the HD card I have in the background in this thing. This is a dead. It's a display piece basically. Okay, so excuse for my like dirty hands and fingernails. Those are dirty. Ah. Oh gosh. Oh crap. This feels so wrong. I think it should just come off in the rear. This unit is like I don't know why it's not coming up in the rear. And I just dropped a screw. Dang it. Okay. I really don't know why it's not. Why isn't it lifting? Oh, it's the display port. The display port. So you have to kind of, I guess, lift it out. Lift the back plate up. Yeah, I'll try taking this thing off. I don't even have the back plate, so I have to do this while in the air. I'm no chauffeur, I fix it, but I like their fix. I like their kits. Not their fixes, but their kits. You know, they do offer fixes like other times on the website. Oh gosh, this is the hardest thing to take apart. Okay, now I have to disconnect the fan. Most tech YouTubers use tweezers. I don't have tweezers with me, but I recommend you use tweezers when you're taking a fan header out. It's a pain to grip them. You don't yank by the cable because the cable can disconnect. Oh gosh. This car doesn't want to go. It's like, don't. There you go. It was a bit violent. So I have no idea why this thing won't. Oh yeah, it is the heatsink, guys. I was dumb. These two screws you have to take out for sure. You have to take off the whole plate. Ooh. There you go, guys. There you go. This is the ATI. No, I'm just kidding. AMD firepro w8100. That was stressful. And one thermal pad casualty. And that thermal paste is pretty crusty. Now I'm going to retrieve my screw wherever it went. It went somewhere. Good gracious. Well, I don't know where my screw went. But this thing was a pain. Find the screw after I cut the video. But yeah. So you got the cooler right here. That's the processor. The 15 memory chips. So you got them all. That's 5. That's 5. Wait, no way. This has more than 15. That's 10. That's 10 chips. Wait, 10? Where's the 15? This has 16 chips. That doesn't make sense. Did the R9290 have 15 chips? Or did it have 16? So it might have been missing this one chip right here. Like it had the spot for it, and then this card utilized it. Well, anyways, this is the firepro. We've got one more, I think we got 1 to 2 more phases. We've got all of these power delivery whole things. MOSFETs. We got the 4 display ports. It's a pretty cool card. Now I'm going to get a wipe from the desk. I'm going to get my alcoholic baby wipes. I'm just kidding. They're just disinfecting wipes with alcohol and then, to break down the thermal paste. I got my Corsair T30 thermal paste. Should probably have gone the slightly more expensive one, or slightly better. Oh, this is crusty AF. This processor is cool though. With this crusty paste, this thing would only hit like 70 degrees. Compared to a 290, which you get, like 90, 95. That's bad. Just want to come off. Jeez. But the dye actually looks like insanely good. It's like peely. And then I would have to use thermal paste instead of thermal putty. It's probably paste. I don't think the pads I got are liquidy enough. Well, this is quite the video. So I'm an amateur YouTube guy. If you watch my videos a lot, you notice I don't really respect copyright law. I get a lot of copyright claims on those videos. I never get like strikes though. The stuff I listen to isn't pop songs or anything, so it doesn't get a strike. It gets a claim. So I mean, people, if they subscribe, to be really worth it. So if I could make money off YouTube, I could actually fund this stuff more, do more of this in general. There's so many cards I want to get, like an I want to get an ATI V9800, which is pretty old. It's from 2010. It's basically an HD 5870 with 4 gigs of video memory. An absolutely killer processing lottery. Like, it's got a good silicon lottery on it. And it's a firepro. I mean, 4 gigs though on tear scale. It'd be kind of interesting to see how that performs. I do not want to kill these. Okay, this is like, since I have this thing at like full tilt all the time, I'm wondering if that like ruined the liquidy thermal paste. And it's pretty crusty. Blow the paste off. Oh, what happened here? Don't tell me that I've damaged a tracer somehow. I think that's from use. That's weird. This tracer's kind of damaged. Well, I would probably have to get some sort of alcohol wipe. I mean, I'd probably have to get some sort of hand sanitizer. Ah, dang it. Screwdriver over here. Thing is, this video is not even going to be edited. This is going to be full time. Me cleaning a graphics card. And talking about stuff, you know. This is annoying. Yeah. Sucks. Probably gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna probably I'm gonna have a second part. That second part's gonna be me basically adding thermal paste to the card. So this is the end of this video.